Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Warframe I want to talk about the removal of the Mark I weapons and the Flawed mods that were talked about a little bit ago. So it turns out that Mark I weapons aren't technically getting removed from the game, it's just that their acquisition is going to be moved. So let's take a look at the post and see what DE said about that. Hi Tenno, after the changes to Mark I weapons and Flawed mods were first announced during Tenno Live 2023 in the Abyss of Dagoth web news post, we saw confusion around how these changes will be implemented, so we want to provide some clarification about our plans for the Abyss of Dagoth update. Mark I weapons are not being removed from the game, so you don't have to worry about missing out on mastery. So that's not being removed, it's just being moved, right? They will be swapped out of the Forest Prize quest, nice, for the standard version of the weapons and will remain acquirable via the in-game market for creds. We will cover Flawed mods and Mark I weaponry changes in more detail in our September dev stream, which should be what, like 2-3 weeks away? So yeah, dev workshop coming later this month. Oh, see you then. So the general idea is it probably would have been a lot harder to take out weapons because they already gave mastery rank to everyone, right? Like everyone already has the Mark I weapons, the mastery rank from that, etc., etc. So chances are it just made more sense for them to move them to the market only and for them to be more of a casual weapon, right? Because that's not really anything that they probably wanted to deal with. Like you don't want to take away weapons, you just want to maybe take away the fact that they're acquirable the way they are, right? No longer a quest, now a market thing, so cool. Thank you, Juice, for letting us keep Mark I weapons. Yeah, it looks like people are overall, like, happy. We like the Mark Is, right? I like the Mark Is. Okay, this person, thank you for the information, understandable. It would have been better if Mark I weapons were just removed from the game. No, I disagree, they're already in the game, don't bother. I'd imagine it'd be a pain to set up a compensation for people who invest in potatoes, formers, adapters, and cutters into those weapons. It's just like one of those things that's like, why bother taking it out? You can just move it to the market. Why put all this effort to do this dumb bullshit when there's no need to, right? Like, why waste a billion amounts of effort taking these out when they're already in the game? Just put them in the market, right? So it makes sense completely to me. I think this person just kind of, it's better for the game if newer players aren't wasting precious resources on bad gear. Yeah, they just don't want people to use it because they're bad weapons, but honestly, like, the game has hundreds of weapons. The last thing that really matters is Mark I, so yeah, good on DE. I'm glad that they're moving them, I guess, and Flawed mods. They're just kind of like a cool gimmick, nothing that really ever mattered, and still don't really matter, so yeah, either way, not mad, not happy. I'm all for it, like, cool. I'm just kind of curious what everyone else thinks, and if there are Twitch drops this week. I don't think Warframe has announced them yet on the forum, so when I end up finding the next, like, community drops and everything, I will let y'all know what the drops were, because I think last week it was a full forma, and I kind of missed that because I was too busy with other shenanigans. But yeah, whenever that drop gets announced, if it's something cool, I'll let y'all know. If not, meh. So thank you all for watching, subbing, liking. I do appreciate it. And more Warframe, non-Warframe, looter shooter shenanigans to come. Cheers.